artist and a writer based on the Norfolk coast of the UK, which is a very wild and windy and beautiful landscape. We have these wonderful, huge beaches, enormous skies and sea. I like to come, all through the year. I think just coming down to the sea in the morning really sets me up for the day. I look out the water, walk along the beach, just feel the sand under my feet, walk barefoot when I can. And there's something so magical about that sound of the waves coming in over the sand. Sometimes I'll sketch or take notes, but often I'll just walk, take photographs, and just kind of enjoy that sense of spaciousness and freedom and kind of lack of worry that you get when you walk by the sea. And I try and pick up on, I think, some of the colours and just the huge space, and I think that's a real inspiration for my work that I then take back to the studio. So some of you in Art Tribe or in courses that we've been on together may have seen me where I was painting on my kitchen table at home or in my conservatory, but what happened is that the painting in my life seems to have really taken over in the last year or so. Last year I gave up a big part of my main writing job in order to focus more on my art. And so this year has been really exciting. Lots of things have been happening. But the main thing was that my house was just filling up, the table and the sitting room, and everywhere there were frames and canvases and paints and all sorts of, all the paraphernalia. So earlier in the year, I took on some studio space locally just for a couple of days a week. And last month I held my first open studios here, which was really exciting and a great success. I'm going to try and talk you through some of the things that have been going on in my studio over the last few weeks. And yeah, I hope you find it useful and enjoy the work. Things have been so busy with getting all of the work finished and getting the framing done and getting cards made and everything printed, getting the website up, and doing my work as well as that on the side, which involves a lot of travel. So I've been all over the place. I've picked up lots of pictures from the framers, and I've just come into the studio at the end of the day to start putting them up, and I'm really excited. So there's some along there. Back wall is where I'm going to put lots of my panels in box frames, and then these, you can't see them very well because the light's not very good, but these big pieces are going to go along the back wall, and I'm really pleased with them. Obviously they've still got the wrapping on, but I think they're going to look really good, so I'm really excited. And lots of these pieces as well, mounted but not framed, and more paintings in here. Yeah, can't wait. I've just spent an hour or so this morning laying out a whole load of previous work to see what I can fit in each of the frames, and how I'm going to be able to try and hang some of these pictures and make sure I can get as many as possible of these pieces framed and finished and signed and up on the walls. It's been a really nice way to just have a kind of mini review of my work at the different stages and see how it all fits together. So yeah, been quite good fun. Okay, so really quickly, I've just been setting up the studio, and I thought I'd give you a quick tour to show you what I've been doing, because I'm quite excited. So here you go. I've started, and I'm not quite sure if it's finished yet. Along the back wall I have a lot of panels, which I think I showed you briefly for the open studios, but there's a lot of my still life work, some more abstract panels as well, playing with colour, and seascapes, you know, inspired by the wonderful local landscape, which you've seen as well. So you can see a very blue colour palette there. Here I've got a big canvas that I just bought and started the other day. There's some oil painting behind there and some more canvases just stacked up in the corner. Along the back wall are the paintings that I had framed, and then there are a few on the tables as well. In the centre of the studio we have this huge metallic table which they've just put wheels on, so that's really good. I can wheel it around, put it to the back. At the moment it's in the middle, and this is where I'm going to paint today, hopefully. Looking outside, you can see a bookshelf that I bought. They had a sale from the cafe across the road that was selling a lot of their old furniture and equipment. So I picked up this bookshelf and I've just put in some of my art books, sketchbooks. At the bottom I've got my paints and brushes, some old panels, fit really neatly in there, which is quite good. I've used the top as a kind of display. Over here you can see some easels set up with paintings on them. I'm really excited about this one. I just picked this up this morning from a lady who came into Open Studios, and she said, "Oh, I've got this wonderful easel at home. It's in my attic. You could have it if you want." And so I gave her a bit of money for it, but I went round this morning to get it. I think it looks like it's been kind of handmade by somebody who knows how to do woodwork. Here we have a little table, which again I bought in the cafe just opposite. I thought it was really beautiful, and it works quite nicely as a kind of desk or display area in the studio, because people can come in. They come to this area often dog walking or to visit some of the other galleries, so they can come in and see the work on display or see me in the studio painting. Back here, okay, I've got one of these browsers with quite a lot of my smaller pieces of work, some semi-abstract landscapes, and then larger. I saw these as kind of experimental abstract pieces, but they've been really popular, so I'm very pleased with them. I've just had them mounted, but not actually framed, because they were very big, and I wanted to see, I just thought that would be quite a nice way to display them. So they've been in here. Some of them are more sort of seascapey and others more abstract. And there's some other pieces there which aren't actually finished. I still need some work, so that's the browser. And then along the back you can see there's a table where we've displayed all the cards. So I had lots of cards made, lots of different designs, and these have been really popular during Open Studios. Lots of people who maybe haven't got enough money to spend hundreds of pounds on paintings have come and bought some cards, and then they've all got my website on the back, so that's good publicity as well. And also some prints, the limited edition prints of two of my most popular paintings are also there.
Okay, and finally, I'm just going to show you 3 pieces that I'm working on. As a result of Open Studios, I've been invited to do a commission for a large contemporary colourful piece of work that's going to go in a charity auction. So I'm working on 3 pieces. This is one of them, which seems to have some still life elements but still fairly abstract, and I'm really enjoying some of the colours in this one. So that's one. Excuse me. Over here I have a second one. This one is more abstract in its composition, as you can see, but also some really nice colours. And yeah, I'm enjoying some of the details in here too. It's just early layers. And the third one is this seascape. So the theme for the show is fire and ice, and I thought I might just look at warm and cool colours, thinking about kind of cold water and warm fiery sky. And this has got some lovely details on it too. So as I say, early layers, but I just thought I would quickly show you, the studio in action really, as I work on these. And what I wanted to say was that one of the reasons I took on the studio was because I really wanted to be able to work bigger. So it's very exciting to be able to do that. As I say, I hope that was useful. It's been great fun trying to show you around the studio and take you on my beach walks in the morning. So I hope there's something there for you. And yeah, I'd just like to say, if you get an opportunity to do an Open Studios or to move into a bigger studio space, but you're not sure about it, I definitely recommend it. It's been a fantastic experience for me. So yeah, I hope that encourages some of you. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the tribe.